Drew from Illinois, Ossoff 2028, I'm down. You know, I got to say, my sister, who loves politics too, said this to me, Ossoff, back in 2020. She was like, I think he might be good, like after he won. And if he ends up being the nominee, you know, this is like bragging rights at holiday kind of stuff. Like, she's going to really, really have this one on me.
You know what's kind of hilarious is that I don't know if many people remember that his political career started in that special election for that Georgia House seat.
Right.
When Tom Price, I believe, became Trump's Health and Human Services Secretary. And he lost to Karen Handel, that Republican nominee. Then Lucy McBath ultimately won that seat from Handel. It's just so funny that, like, he was initially sort of like an also-ran special election candidate, and then ultimately became like the 50th vote or 51st vote in the Democratic Senate in 2021, and now might be on the short list for presidential candidate in 2028.
I mean,
it's a meteoric rise for John Ossoff.
But I mean, there's a lot of like Obama in the state Senate in Illinois, and then, you know, Ossoff will have been in the U.S. Senate longer than Obama was. And like, of the Obama impersonators,
he's pretty good. Yeah.
I take him 100 times over Josh Shapiro.
It's really nuts also because he literally was 33 when he came into the Senate.
He's also got that young thing going for him, which I think
he's only recently surpassed the age that he can actually run
35.
for president.
He's 35. Ossoff AOC. Let's make it happen. Right. Honestly. Unless she ends up actually running for Senate in 2026, which maybe we'll talk a little bit about. Depressed Void or low-key John Ossoff is kind of hot. I know Chad Wolf is more your type, though, Emma. Okay, I made one comment that Chad Wolf was a handsome psychopath.
Chad Wolf?
That he looked like he was out of...
deep pull.
Yeah, I think thank you. Depressed Voider must have watched me like on TYT back in 2017 and pulled that, so deep into the archives.
Hey, after pouring so much of our hope into this year's election, it is natural to feel burnt out and that the system is broken. But we can't give up now. That's what they want us to do. They want us to let the system continue as is, unchecked and unchallenged. Well, I've been working with Ground News for a long time now because they're an independent app and website designed to help you easily navigate the chaos of today's current events. For every story circulating, you can easily swipe through every news source reporting on it with transparency on their political, their regional, their bias, and their credibility. This really eases the mental load of finding the truth and holding those in power accountable. Take a break from the chaos, but don't leave your future in their hands. We need to know what Republicans are up to and how we even got here in the first place. Ground News reveals important insights on both. Demand transparency in the leaders who are supposed to serve you and the news that's supposed to accurately inform you. Go to ground.news/majority or scan the QR code to take advantage of Ground News' biggest sale of the year. Save 50% on their top-tier Vantage plan and stay informed without getting overwhelmed with what's to come these next 4 years, because we are the power behind democracy, not just bystanders in a rigged game.